Hey everybody, this is Jimmy Blevins. Today we're going to go through a tutorial, just a quick one, to show you how to do another form with the Bloom opt-in plugin from Elegant Themes. So to get started, we'll just click here on New Opt-in. And today we're going to show you how to create a below post form. And below post forms are great for if you want to just have something automatically put to the bottom of your posts without having to go in and add it every time. This is how you do that. So we'll call this below posts form. And then we'll pop in our MailChimp integration. Once again, if you look back through the tutorials, I've got one where I walk you through getting into your MailChimp account and getting this API key to get this set up. And these are just what I've got set up for the tutorial here. So next, let's go ahead and design our opt-in form. And again, we've got a ton of great options to choose from. I'm going to go with something simple. I like this one. Just a simple email field and a button. And then on the next page, we go into our customization options. And from here, you can pretty much make this look like any form you just saw on the last page. Like all those options are built into here. I think they just kind of have these predefined layouts in here to make our lives easier, which as web developers or designers, or if you're just building your own website, just having things done easy, that's awesome for you. So I'll go through these options pretty quickly. They're all pretty self-explanatory. You've got your opt-in title, and this is just going to be the main heading. You've got your opt-in message. This is just your little blurb to get people's interest and get them to sign up. Now here you've got your image, and you can set your image orientation. You can have it be above the text, below it, to the right, to the left. And you can also upload a custom image. I'm going to stick with the subscribe one. And then they've even got an animation. You want to do an animation on your image, it's right there. And we can even hide it on mobile devices if we want to save some space. Now we get into the styling. You can pick a different background color, and you've also got a ton of fonts to choose from. More than anybody needs on a website, I think, but I'm just going to leave it at the open sans. You can change the header and the body font. You can change your text color. And this just kind of, if it's a dark background, you can set light text. If it's a light background, you can set it to dark text. Corner style, this just, if you want to round the corners on your form to make it look, kind of pretty, whatever you want to do. You've got your border orientation, your color, and then you even got different styles to choose from. You can do like this stamp kind of mail thing, a single, a double, a dotted. So much you can do to really customize these forms. I really like the way they set up this plugin. So then we've got our form set up, and this just shows like where that field's going to be. So we've got our image, we've got our text, and then underneath that we've got our form. And we can switch that so it's to the right of our image and text or to the left of our image and text. You can do a name field. You can do single name, or you can do two separate fields, one for the first name and one for the last name. I'm going to leave it at no name. Our email text. This is just what shows up in the field so that people can see, oh, this is where I put my email address. And then we've got our text for our button to subscribe. So the next thing we go into is our form styling. We can stack our form fields. We can have them be in line side by side. We're only using one, so that doesn't really matter here. You can even round the corners or square the corners, and we can pick our text if we want it dark, if we want it light. We can even do a background color, button color. You can customize anything that you want with this form. And at any point in this customization, if you want to see how this form is going to look, you just pop right here over on this blue eyeball, and then the form's going to pop up and show you, here's what we're going to look like on the page. Now, it shows the pop-up form no matter what. So even though we're building an inline form for our content, what we've got here now is what it's going to look like as a pop-up. But don't worry about that, because once it's all done, it's going to be in line with our content just the way that we like it. So we can, here's our field to add a little bit of text to the footer if you want to. And we can also modify our success message. This is what people will see after they've subscribed. And then if you want to do any custom CSS, even go further in styling this form, you can add that code right there. Next, we're going to move on to our display settings. And this is what this triggers how the form gets displayed. And for this, we're going to display it on our posts. And these are all the categories. You can pick which categories you want it to show up in. And this is a great feature, automatically check categories created in the future. That's awesome. So if we were doing pages, we could have specific pages we wanted it displayed on. And if we did not want it to be on certain posts, we can also put those in here. So you can put a list. Say there's like 3 pages you have a different opt-in form for. Well, you can put those pages in here and it won't show up on those. And then we've got display on these posts. And this is if I want to go in and specifically say, I want this form to show up on these specific posts. We're just going to leave it till it shows everything, because that's going to make our life a lot easier here when we show you how the form works. So that's done. That's everything. It's all set up. So let's jump back over to our home page really quick and just pull up a blog page so I can show you what I'm talking about. So if we scroll down here on our blog page, boom, there we go. There's our form that we put together in line just the way we want it, automatically stuck on there. So that's great, because that really frees up your time. It's a great way to quickly and easily add that lead capture to the bottom of your blog post. If you wanted to say, you know, sign up for more blog posts here, this is where you would do it. That pretty much covers everything with this opt-in form. Once again, my name is Jimmy Blevins, and thank you so much.